To add a file or folder to the depot, you first create the file or folder in the file system of the local workspace. If you are adding new folders to the workspace directory structure, you might have to modify the client view to include the new directory path. Once the new artifacts exist in the local workspace, you mark the artifacts for Add, which adds the files and folders to a pending change list, either the default change list or a numbered change list specified by the user. To persist the newly created artifacts to the depot, you submit the change list that contains the added files, which copies the added files and folders to the depot, removes them from the pending change list, and marks them as read-only in the local workspace. The revision number for a file added to the depot is set to 1. When files are marked for add, your client program reads the first 1,000 characters of the file to determine if the file type should be text, binary, or some other special file type supported by Perforce. The server determines the storage format for the file in the depot using the type information provided by the client application. You can manually change the file type for any files in a change list before submitting it to the server. You can find more information about file types and file type configuration in the Perforce documentation and knowledge base. To delete a file or folder from the depot, you mark it for delete in your local workspace, which immediately removes the file from your local file system and adds the deletion to a pending change list, either the default change list or a numbered change list specified by the user. When you submit a pending change list containing a deleted file, the server marks the head revision for the file in the depot as deleted. Note that even though the file is deleted from your local workspace, all revisions of the deleted file and its associated history remain in the depot and the system metadata, respectively.